See, the thing is, I don't want the microphone blocking my background. It is at least picking me up. Okay, good. Oh, I also don't want the camera blocking the television. See, in an ideal world, it would kind of just be like that. But I don't know that it would be... I don't know that it would be picking me up enough that far away, is my only concern. And I'm talking specifically because that gives me levels. It's like these Metroids are in their prime. 4. Good shit, Evan. How are you this evening? And you can hear me okay here like this, right? We're gonna find out. Oh, it's a thing? I didn't even know it was a thing. How do you unlock it? And I turned myself up, so I should be audible. I don't have my beverage. I want my beverage. I did? So maybe they've added it since the last time I played. And I just didn't know that. Rebeat the special cup? What does rebeat mean? So, beat it and then beat it again? Why? Why would they make that the way that you do it, is what I'm saying. Alright, so if I remember correctly, there is a quick way to get down to the bottom of Old Forge. And also the music here is cool. Maybe it's just not far to the bottom? Alright. Well, I guess I'll be doing that then. This'll be it. Yeah. Is it like at least with two different characters, or? Shalom. How are you this evening, Ghostfire? Glad you took it. Oh. Okay, cool. Yep. We fought a boss here. I'm into the fact that we had to come back. This is the game tokenly trying to do the Metroid. I'm not sure that it's going to succeed, considering the fact that it's kind of already screwed up. The world design. But game is a 10 out of 10. Thank you. It's better than when I first started. But we'll turn this down too. Mike is further than. Oh man, I wasn't looking. Are we in a new place? That was dumb of me. I always forget when I'm playing a game that I haven't played before that if I look away I won't necessarily know what's going on. So there's a magnetic rail track. We do not have Spider Ball yet. We don't have electricity either. I do like the music here. Did I fix it? Is it a better level balance now? Balance of levels. So I entered at Tower 2, or Tower 1, and now I'm at Tower 2. I almost don't think I want to be here. I think I want to go in and do this. It's cool that I have access to this. Once I have Spider Ball, there's something for me to do here. But, until then... Cool. I'm sorry I missed that the first time through. Wow, that held me in place. Didn't see that coming. This is the factory. But if I remember the map correctly, are they grapple nodes? Okay, yeah. Well, that controls a little strangely. Not bad. But yes, now here we are. None of that was new information. So I have a Silksong question based on what I was playing when I played it earlier today. There is an Act 3 title card, right? Like, okay. Because I was thinking about this while I was playing. You know, you and I feel like we would have trouble, Ghostfire. You and I communicating about Silksong things, like what's a spoiler and what's not, because unless you get that ending, there's no Act 3. And okay, I think that it's probably so. If it rolls credits, then if it rolls credits, then I feel comfortable looking stuff up. This is a Lamorne power cell. Stores power sent by the lightning absorption generator and currently is in operation. This feels like a boss arena. That... Do they all have one of those in there? I don't think so. Oh, yep. Look at that. I want one. That's cool. I feel like it would be kind of difficult for us to talk about Silksong because I don't want to spoil anything for you, and I don't want you to spoil anything for me. I think I'm more spoiler sensitive than you are, if my memory serves. But still, the way that things, the way that the game reveals things. Oh, hello. You're fully spoiled. Well, that helps. Malfunctioning power cell. An anomaly in its control circuit is causing a short. The panel cover for the circuit's housing is damaged and can be pulled free. Damaged housing can be pulled free. Protective cover damaged and warped, removable with physical force. See, I told you. Circuitry from an electricity simplifier. Manually removable. Thunder chip. A chip made by the Lamorne, a GF engineer, level 4 hierarchy modify this chip. I don't even really hate that we need an expert to make it compatible with the suit. That honestly makes more sense. Ooh! Is it going to be real this time? Than the suit automatically integrating stuff. Scans detect an electrical shock arm cannon. Further analysis blocked by a powerful psychic gem. It's Silex. I'm sure of that. Oh no, I want. Okay. Oh, grapple node, grapple node. Ow, it hurts. Ow, jeez. Wow. Oh. Okay. That's a lot of damage. You stay away from me. So I, today, just got the third of the 3-part song and into that lace spike. And you already answered the real question that I have. Ah! Got me good. That fair and square, I lost that fight. Wow. I don't actually like to beat bosses on my first try every time. I'm just that damn good. Fire! Give me fire. Thank you. Yeah, that's how we do it right there. And by the very nature of the control scheme, I can't lock onto Silex while I'm holding onto the wall. Ah! I was using that. That'll throw stuff in, right? Yeah, good. I like that we have no idea what his motivation is, because it feels actively Metroid. For neither Samus nor the primary like villain antagonist guy to have any lines. Sure, there's all these people talking about, oh, we're stranded on this planet, and I don't know how we're gonna get off, you know, but Samus and Silex have not said a word to one another, about one another. He just looms and is obviously doing something that I don't want him to be doing, but I'm not entirely sure what that is, or like what his goals are, or... I like that attack. He does that in Prime Hunters, just running around shooting. Oh, it was far enough. Ooh. More leeway on that than I think that there is. Yeah, how about it? I'll just deal more damage than that, motherfucker. So it wasn't again. Can't say I'm impressed by that. But the Silksong question was, am I up against the end of the game? And no. Because I have not seen a Act 3 title card. So I can't be encountering the end of the game. Now we go. Two checks in this room. That's quite something. Okay, that's getting low. So let's also do this. Ew, fuck you. What the hell? I also haven't gotten super misses yet. I'm hoping that it's press and hold missile to charge your super missile. I don't think that a Prime game has done that yet. Did you, Ghostfire, did you get spoiled on Silksong before the last time you were in chat? because I think I asked you about it, and you mentioned that I brought it up, and you mentioned that you still hadn't beaten it, and I was surprised by that. So I'm curious if getting spoiled on it has killed your motivation to finish it for yourself. I would get that. Where did the maintenance tank elevator come out? I did not clock where I ended from. Whoa, whoa! Back up! Back the fuck up! Ow! I can't get out now. So I can do that, I suppose. Grab me. Those hit it. Wow, yeah. Really hit me while I'm down. That's good. Do. Okay, that didn't do anything. Missiles are slow. Yay! I finally killed it. Okay. I really wish that Viola and... Wait, can I change those? Yes, we do have to play Mario Kart sometime. I fully... I still don't have a control unlocked? The hell? Yeah, I can't switch menu and toggle Viola. It's a shame. Yes, I do. I want to do that. You definitely deserve some multiplayer. I'm still interested in seeing Luigi's Mansion multiplayer. I know, you know, it's been a while since that was relevant to what's been going on in our little ecosystem here, but that's kind of what I'm talking about. I need to know these things. Have you ever played Do You Care For Among Us? That'll also happen. Exactly. I know it won't be hard to convince you. I gotta be honest, I'm about to just take the elevators back up. Because I do not remember where I entered. Luigi's Mansion multiplayer? That would be a perfect way for you to... I mean, for me to re-enter with someone. You know what I'm trying to say? Like... Oh! I'd like to not die here. Amoongus! Alright, great. Morgan got very into Among Us. And is good at it. And, like, was involved with a Discord group for, like, a minute. And so I wanted to add it to my Discord. And have her, you know, be the Among Us mod. And I never did it because I didn't know if it would be a thing. But if it would be worth even trying. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know how to phrase that. But that would be that's a thing that I should at least facilitate. And I like it. I'm bad at it, but I like it in concept, and so I'd be down for it to be a thing that happens. You can see my earring because it's reflective. That's awesome. We gotta go see Miles, but he's gonna tell us to go see him. No? Come on, Miles, I know you want to. Woo! Thought I hit a plant. Guess it doesn't matter.
You found Nuclear One Tech in Beaufort. Come on back to base camp so I can take a look.
There it is. I don't need you. I don't need that. I know where base camp is. Don't fucking insult me like that. Ah. I knew it was gonna happen. I'm not like... This is not the final straw or some shit like that, but... I just wish that the open map prompt would disappear. After, you know, like 2 minutes or something. Thank you, jeez. Hi, Popo. I appreciate you coming in and saying hi. Oh, look at this guy. I love him. He doesn't even like to be picked up in the first place, so that was kind of mean. But that's Poe. He's the one who... whenever I'm reclined, is sitting on my footrest. Not that I actually know the title song at the moment. I just heard it recently, so it's in my head. I'm sure I'll stop talking about this eventually, but I still cannot believe that this microphone does not pick up the sound coming through the speakers I have mounted in the corners of this room. Unbelievable. When I had these on, the bone conduction earphones, which are nice and worked very well, would be better if my computer Bluetooth didn't suck. This is how I prefer my sound, though, so it's incredible. SMO? Do you mean NSO? Game Boy titles are not on the non-expansion pack Nintendo Switch Online. That was not making fun of you. That was making sure I understand. Making sure we're talking about the same thing. Cries in poor English. I'm not mocking you. Wario World is a GameCube game?
Welcome back, Samus. You found a new chip, right? Let me see it. Let me see what you brought me.
I
This
liked
also
that.
looks like a circuit with a chip inside. This one's gonna be fun.
I love how he's constantly like, ooh, whoa, this is
Like I thought.
got this little thing in it, huh? That's
In the
really
future,
interesting.
You'll be able to use a new shot.
I didn't know they made a Wario Land game for the GameCube.
Sometimes I surprise even myself.
You never surprise me, Miles.
Cute.
You have not once surprised me, except for the fact that you exist in the first place. You have never once surprised me, Miles. Thundershot! So there's no actual electricity, it's just a concussive sound blast. I don't know that Wario World exists. I don't know anything about it. It's coming to NSO plus expansion pack? I didn't read that. I'm assuming that it fires electricity.
Presenting the Thunder Shot. Electric shock is effective against mechanical enemies.
Hmm.
And I think you'll be able to provide electricity to devices. What do
I
you
could
think?
use a
Alright.
boost against
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help you out.
mechanical enemies, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so it's interesting.
Weapon maintenance, checking gear, plenty of work to do.
I'm itching to get out there. I'd love to fight alongside you again, Samus.
It's already on NSO. I was honestly considering looking. Let's take a little field trip, shall we? And then we'll run around with our electricity and see what we can do. I think that this gets us into the across the gap and into the facility. It's like a tower, but it's not the tower. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, I just saved. Ah, there it is. It's literally Wario World. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Amazing. As a game, how is it? I'm sure it's interesting in the Mario canon. But as a game, how is it? Because like the fact that I've never heard of it is really weird to me, because I like YouTube about obscure Nintendo stuff, and so to have not heard of this, it's a little bit like Mega Man 64. Really its own thing. Never played it before. Okay, so you wouldn't watch if I were to load it up right now anyway. Am I correct? Because you're spoiler sensitive like I am. Yes, there was a Mega Man 64. I thought I was the only one who remembered it until he was in Smash 4's Final Smash.
Go shock them with Thunder Shot.
To avoid spoilers, yeah. Yes. Fire. Oops, that's just straight up fucking missiles. Fire for flesh, electricity for electronics. I'll have to take a look at that though. Oh, I thought I was manipulating the butterfly. That's a shame. Aleyu. Device designed to resemble a Vuros plant with a top made of conductive metals. Once it has received a sufficient electrical charge, it will activate. That's actually a thing. Look at that. Well, we'll put these all the way up, just because I'm assuming that that's how we're going to want them. Object made of conductive metal and stone. The height and direction of the connected devices can be adjusted using psychic abilities. What do you got for me? The element of lightning is a prophecy. A flash and a roar will guide the path that is taken to the Lemorn's far tomorrow. That feels nice. I liked that one. When lightning binds with the way of the instrument, vivid colors and rich accomplishment are brought to each day of the Lemorn. Not accomplishments. Accomplishment. Yet, one must not be arrogant. The path on which the Lemorn strive will lead us beyond the use of such instruments. Oh yeah, because, psychic overwrites mechanical. I really appreciate that it didn't snap too. Oh? Why won't you target that one? I know I've been aware of the new Tamagotchi life kind of all along because I'm following Nintendo Directs. And I know that one of the big problems with the last Tamagotchi life is because I'm gonna say artificially restricted who can romance whom. And I feel like I've seen in what I've seen of the new Tamagotchi life, which has only been what Nintendo has told us about. I have seen things that lead me to believe that they are not artificially restricting that anymore. That's empty. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Alright, so this might do a thing, solving this puzzle. What a concept. I saw that. I actually did. Do they use the term non-binary? Or is it male, female, or neither? They use the term non-binary. That's good. Badoop. Badoop. It's actually happening. It's just way slower than I thought it would be. Officially just use the term non-binary. What a concept. That feels good. One of the Miis that populates the Tamagotchi life world of the Zero Punctuation reviewer, of whom I'm quite fond, is Lady Hitler. And I just kind of, thinking about Tamagotchi life puts what I'm going through what I know about it. And that review is one of the things that is like emblematic of that game. And it's like, oh, so I'm thinking about, okay, what are some other mechanics that maybe I know about? Oh no, I'm remembering him saying you could just make, if you want to represent your gay friends, you could just make one of them a male me and one of them a female me, and then they could be a couple. But that doesn't exactly. Or maybe you want to, because he's talking about the limited ways that you actually have control over the lives of your Miis in Tamagotchi life, and it's really just who lives where and who they are romantically inclined toward within limits for the first Tamagotchi life. And the line that I laughed at and then felt bad about was, or maybe you want to make your entire town perfectly demographically segregated to appease Lady Hitler. That's what I don't even know why I went all the way through that. The way that he uses shock humor really, really entertains me, but I don't always set it up correctly. It's part of what makes him a good writer. On that note, I'll be right back. I forgot to put BRB or mute my mic. Wow. It's like I don't even know what I'm doing. He ends his Tamagotchi Life review with by saying, frankly, I'd recommend a sock puppet over Tamagotchi Life. It's a lot more creatively fulfilling, and you can make him as gay as you like. Oh yeah, I intend to get one of those, but stock and my bank account. Yep, there it is. Haven't lined up yet. What a... Oh, European. 3+. Interesting that they're giving us EU and US releases for everything, apparently. I knew Path of Radiance was coming. Wario! No spoilers, though. The EU Luigi's Mansion, how is it different? It's up there, but I don't see it, so I can't grab it quickly, so I won't. I never got the Secret Mansion in the US one, so I feel like Europe and Australia usually get the same version. I will say I'm impressed by how quickly I go back into game. Like, this is going to be the longest loading screen, and look, it's already done. I feel like this is longer than last time. We had hit... I'm wondering if there's something wrong with the disc. Is PAL not Australia and Europe?
There you are.
Release? I don't know why I didn't... I had trouble finishing that sentence. Ooh, I like the... So there's the regular one. There's the fire one. There's the ice one, which actually looks like the Prime 1 one. I like that. I like that electricity is yellow in this. It's so often blue. It's purple in Prime 1. Yellow is interesting. It's unusual, because even though I think of electricity, yellow is a color that I associate with electricity. Associate? What is it? Espresso? My goodness. And I'm not talking about the ostrich from Donkey Kong Country. I thought it's both. I thought when Nintendo released to the PAL regions, that would encompass Europe and Australia and also some other places. That was my understanding. It is this door, right? Ancient Isle. Yes, it is. I'm sure of it. I wonder if I'm gonna get the screw attack in this. What was that? So, like, this is cool, right? Cool music is playing. I'm getting attacked by a giant robot thing. I'm looking at this big mountain in the distance, and, like, I've already been there, and I could go there right now if I want. It's cool. This is not a Metroid-style world design. To say that a better way, I would not say that they designed this game in the style of a Metroid world. But I knew there was an ice one. I think that a lot of the things, like, that's in Area 2, the big fucking storm. There's the tree, the ice mountain, the tower that we can just barely see the top of. Ah! There's the tower at the center of the desert. And then there's the volcano, which wasn't erupting before we went there. Fallen Lumiere, Skyrim design, I suppose. You know, you're not entirely wrong. I'm understanding the creative process on this. The big empty desert with no music in the middle of your game is a bad choice. Don't do it. But all of the rest of the Metroid about this is pretty good. This is a pretty fun sci-fi adventure platformer shooter. The Nintendo World minigame. You think it looks neat? Okay, sorry, I'm getting caught up on chat because I just was really feeling it there. Like, this game, I don't lose hope for the future of Metroid, but this game isn't what Metroid needed. It's not a good Metroid game again yet. And like, I wanted it to be. Sandbox world design a little too far. The pun, I love it. Pottery, so yeah. It's what I'm feeling about this game at this point, and I just got my thunder shot there. But what I'm feeling about this game at this point is I feel like they executed everything well except for the world design. But unfortunately, since this is a Metroid game, poor world design is an automatic fail in this course. What are we doing here? Gyroscope mechanism that responds to psychic ability. Once active, a target will appear at its center. Oh, this is going to be the ice charge. This must be one of these. Must be where I got the fire charger. One second. Target will... Target, you said. Well, how about this shit? Yeah. Ooh. That's pretty cool. That's a cool use of that ability. This is what I'm talking about! This is a fun game, and I'm enjoying playing it. It's not... It doesn't do the Metroid thing. And the story so far is a little bit lackluster. Chosen One narratives are always risky. You have to surprise me. That looks like a fire thing. Super Fire Shot. Significantly amplified over the charged Fire Shot, though requires more ammo to use. Launches a large number of burning rounds at enemies. I needed the Ice Shot to get into here. That's interesting. And the fun... It's a fun Metroid game. The things of it are not ruined by the cast of characters. They really aren't. And is what I was saying during the Sylux fight. Sylux hasn't had any lines. Neither has Samus. And that's felt on brand for... Okay. Wow. Alright. I have 168 ammo. 7. 4. 3. 48. 15. It said that. I like that I get both, though. I get a quick charge and then a full charge. That's pretty nifty. I've read that before. If you want to hear me read that specific slide, go check out my YouTube. Is it a fun Metroid game, or is it a fun game that happens to use the Metroid IP? So, excellent question. Excellent question. I would argue that it is a fun Metroid. Bro.
You may want to explore some of the places you've already been.
Okay, so next time you say something, are you going to tell me which area you're talking about? 'Cause we did that last time, and I wasn't happy with it. I think that there is more that makes Metroid Metroid than just the world design style. I think that is one of the things that makes Metroid Metroid. And like, you know, that's important to me. There aren't a lot of games where navigating a complex world is just part of the, you know, part of the challenge. Part of what made Ocarina of Time interesting was knowing what to do with what you were given. You know? And so navigating the world being a difficulty mechanic is an important thing. I'm playing a lot of Hollow Knight Silksong right now as well. But I think that the platforming gameplay, the scan-heavy gameplay, and the charge beam mechanic are all other identifying traits of the Metroid Prime series. And I think that it hits those fairly well. The environments are fun and interesting. If I were a Metroid, would you always beat me to death? I mean, only if you tried to suck out my life force. I feel like that's reasonable. And so I feel like the Metroid Prime gameplay is fun and intact, for maybe lack of a better word. This is a forearm for a GF heavyweight golem. Other than a severed connector cable, it is undamaged. Finger Flexion will trigger with an electric current. Hell yeah, it will. Bzz. This is cool. This is the first one of these that I'm going to be able to get back. How do I do it? The other piece of is it a fun Metroid game is, you know, look at the box. It's Metroid. And much like Star Wars, this is what we have. And what we do with what we have is as important as the new stuff that we get. You know what I mean? I'm not going to defend every Star Wars everything, but the Metroids returned. Alright, so I've acquired this mech part. Missing Galactic Federation mech part found and teleported. Base camp has received one of the 6 mech parts. Open the menu with minus and check the inventory for more information. That was, what, a left arm? Yep. Flexion. It's a dumb name. That's the fighting type evolution is Flexion. Shut up. Oh, you...
The mech part. When I have all the missing parts, I can fix the mech. Send them to me as soon as you find them. There should be 5 more.
Do you know what I'm referencing, or am I too nerd-pilled? You're not necessarily too nerd-pilled to know, for me to know what you're referencing. It could be that I am, clueless. Never assume malice when ignorance can explain this. Or idiocy. I organically said to someone, do not confuse ignorance for malice. And then I found out late last year that, like, that's already some great thinker said that 250 years ago, and it's attributed to them. I'm like, darn it. Somehow Palpatine returned. That's in the sequel trilogy, I believe. That's a solid reference. Oh, right, I need... Okay. That's what the flashing lights mean. So it is doing the Metroid thing. I don't know if everybody got second ads or if somebody has Turbo or if one of my subs is watching, but it does do the Metroid thing where, okay, now you've got more things you can do in this area. To be fair, I wasn't watching where I was going. Ow, I thought that was pretty far away. It's a Denzium casing on that, storage. I wish it were the desert theme and it just kept playing. Because it seems like a pretty good song. Alright, there was a room in the lobby of the volcano area where I got one thing. It felt like I got a key. I don't remember what it was, but then I went somewhere else. Is this one just open? Have I done this already? Maybe. How was Iron Lung? Okay, I have not been here. Alright, that should mean you're back from yo ads. Thought Iron Lung was pretty good. Is it related to the video game at all? Probably not. Unless that's Markiplier's thing. I didn't realize Markiplier was doing a movie. I don't know. A lot is happening and I'm just not with it. Okay, it is. It is. Maybe I'll watch the movie. It's easier than playing the game. Drain for circulating pumped groundwater. In the desert. The drains draw from the same common channel with the water evenly distributed to each. So that means that the order in which I freeze them will determine how far the platform that it generates will reach. Oh, come on. The bathroom render farm? Markiplier's nipples. What is going on in this movie? Did Markiplier make the video game Iron Lung? No. Okay. Just the movie. But the movie is based on the game. Oh. No, it is too high. Okay. Okay. I assumed that and decided it was probably wrong. That's interesting. Oh, I see. Did you see it? I saw it. Hold on, I have to watch myself sneeze. It's awesome. This shirt is so light. Were the people that made the game also involved in making the movie? Ice shot and charged ice shot, excuse me. My goodness. Oh. Probably. I didn't read the charged ice shot. Doesn't deviate much from the source material. Creative consultants, you believe. I would have assumed creative icy projectiles that can ricochet. Cool. I'm gonna keep sneezing. I don't know why, but it's it's sure gonna happen. Creative consultants is the best maybe that I would hope for in that situation. It makes me think of how Brandon Sanderson is absolutely not a creative consultant on... Are they making a Mistborn show first? Yeah, they're doing Wax and Wayne. They're doing the Mistborn sequel era. I believe that's what I heard. I don't know, Felon Lumiere, if that is in your realm of interests, but it's certainly relevant right at the moment. It would almost be heartbreaking for them to have almost done this desert correctly too, you know. Like it's not a good fit for a Metroid game, but in another Metroid style game where you're going to areas and getting upgrades and then having to go back through to those areas to use the upgrades, like. I can understand why they thought this would work. If this were Metroid Prime 5, we probably would have been kinder to it. They didn't give us a good old-fashioned Metroid game. Bigger and better and, you know, up to date. I don't think I've been back here since getting Ice Shot, in fact. It's nearby. If something Sanderson happens, I hear the resulting thud of the book drop. Yeah, well, I mean... These things are... Oh, come on, make this easy on me. Make this easy on me. Nothing can be easy. Ah, there we go. These? Yeah. Oh, this is a signed edition. I shouldn't be beating it up. Come on, Light, work with me here. There you go. The signed edition actually has... This page isn't in the unsigned edition, which I also have, but not right here. Uncooperative Atari 2600. No. Good thing I got off my bike so that I could really get as much out of that explosion as possible. My showing off went poorly. My gameplay suffered, and it wasn't that interesting. Oh, well. Nobody's perfect. I am proud of that. I wanted this. Why is this room green? Do I have a marker on it? Yeah, I must have put that there. Good. Okay. I will say, oh no, that's where I came in. Okay. Alright. Jeez. My showing off went very poorly. It took me like a full 2 minutes to get my bearings. Oh, come back with spinner. Okay, which I have did. I believe... Oh, you know what? So I have come back with Ice Beam, but not with Lava Jet Ski. And that's some rooms I haven't been in. There's another room I haven't been in. How come? Okay. I think there was Thunderblocker stuff in the ice facility, too. So we'll go back there next if this doesn't pan out. I'm looking for Spider Ball. Do you hear that? That's Metroid talk. That's why I'm, like... I'm so conflicted about this game. I really am. World's greatest eBay listing. Hit us with it. There's more green here than when I was here last. That is a leaping spitter. What a clever name. Can lurk beneath the surface of lava due to its heat-resistant scaly skin. It jumps into the air and spits flares if it detects intruders. I'll send you the photos I saved. I'll be watching Discord. I better pull it up. Leaping spitters are mollusks that inhabit Flare Pool. Normally, they dive deep into the lava and remain inert. But if there are changes in their environment, such as dramatic shifts in the heat levels of the lava, they may temporarily migrate to more shallow areas of the pool. If they detect danger while in a shallow area, they will attempt to drive off the threat by flipping up into the air and scattering lava bombs around the area. So, you know, it's funny because that's a pretty solid entry for a lava creature. Debris from the energy diffusion cannon explosion. Ooh, that's another one of those series of words that I love. Energy diffusion cannon explosion. Composed of metal superheated, then cooled during the detonation. Leaper Spitter, or whatever the hell they called it. Dumb name. So we're not going to be able to get... Where was that first? Into there. Because we need to be able to blow up those rocks, and I don't think... I'm pretty sure we don't have a way to do that yet. I don't know if it's going to be super missiles or what. But it's these rocks here. High-powered explosives required. I don't have high-powered explosives. Is it like Manhandla? Which, incidentally, still hilarious name. You have to hit all the sides? Yeah, looks like it. I like how that controls. It's wonky. It rotates freely, like almost like an F-Zero racer. Wow. The world's greatest eBay listing. I'll say. That's wild. Can you post these in the memes channel of Downtown Champion Falls? With world's greatest eBay listing, : and then those images, because Wow. Whew. I love a shitty plush. I love a confusingly wrong plush. It's a Yoshi doll, and the seam around the nose is really visible and wonky. Oh. And it looks a little bit messed up, just like all plushes do, especially... we'll go with non-official for this plush, which it could be. It just looks... What's your price? I love this with all my heart. Okay, back to the game that I'm actively playing live on Twitch. Where are we? What are we doing? Yeah. This boss was cool. Giant lava rock snake. Can rip them off if you electrify them. Yeah, I finally have clever design to make most of the enemies mechanoids and then give us the electricity last. It, you know, there was definitely thought and heart put into this game. That's another reason I'm so conflicted about it. It doesn't do the basic thing it needs to, which is the map design. No matter how badly I want it to, and I do. Yeah, that's a reasonable amount. A good charge will really fuck those up. That'll be nice. This fell after I fought the boss. How did the... Stop. I was gonna joke about how do the controls work, but because I thought I switched it to ice and then kept firing regular. I didn't even switch it to ice when I thought I did. Okay, that's my beam ammo going low. Jeez. I think this actually... No. Well, save station? Let's save. I'm at half health. I don't know when the last time I saved was. I like Zap then Yank. That's an interesting combination. So it'll be straight across then. I was backwards. Yep. That's the only thing we're gonna have access to right now. Unless there's something further. Oh, that filled my beam energy? Why? Oh. Arcing. That's cool. That's very cool. Okay. That's fucking neat. That was really cool. Wow. How are these beams interacting? How do I use this to my advantage? Yeah. Adjusts and distributes power from the main generator, damaged by power line failure. Restart is possible with an electrical surge. Power supply severed. Pipe and wall show damage from a small-scale explosion. Small-scale explosion. It's quite the series of sounds. Power distributor maintenance hatch. Normal device operation suspended. It appears loose and could be torn free. Electrode plate connected to the circuit board of a power distributor. Restart is possible with sustained electrical current supplied to the electrode plate. Operational stability unknown. That is a cool opening. Port. Orifice. Cool. Missiles and beam shot. It's worth coming back for. Power distributor, non-functional. Power distributor. Power distributor. It's tough enunciating. Been enunciating all night. That explosion actually does a reasonable amount of damage. Blast of cold. It's probably an endothermic reaction, to be perfectly real with you, but there's a thunder blocker right there, so maybe there is more. Yep, there's more. Okay. Well, let's go do that. Oh, because I'm alone here now. Yeah, so navigating this facility without other people around is deaffirmed. That's it. No, it's not. Oh. Wow, I really feel that. Damn, that opening shot. That's considerable. Wow. Multi-lock security gate identified. Power cut due to catastrophic damage to the facility. Gate offline. Eight shots. Wow. Energy extractor heavily damaged. All operations have ceased. Yeah, so none of this facility is going to be totally intact anymore. That's neat. Would not mind the charge for the electricity beam. Would not mind that. Where do I want? Wasn't locked onto it. Thought I was. Okay. That's not gonna fucking fly. Got it. This one. I like, there's a lot of E-tanks and enemies deal a lot of damage. I like seeing the number change a lot. Silksong. I've been wanting enemies to hurt me when they die for like a while. For like 2 years I've been like, why aren't there more death animations that deal damage? It seems like a good way to kind of create challenge that's fair. Silksong does it well. I think Borderlands 4 is doing it too. I think there are a lot of enemies that drop grenades when they die. It's good stuff. This maintenance tank shooter launches maintenance tanks along rails and through pipes for rapid transport around the facility. Cool. Energy shell management terminal. Energy. I don't know why that was tough. Monitors shell ordnance loaded with green energy after it has been transferred to the cannon. Protective panel deformed. It cannot be moved using the terminal. It can be destroyed with an explosive impact. I like how it froze in the pose that it was moving toward. Ah! Jeez, that was a fair amount of damage I just took all right at once. I like how this enemy moves. What are you playing on GBA? Jeez. Transport tube. Why? I didn't get anything. Well, let's go back. Man, that hurts. Yep. Oops, I died again. Okay, so I did save here, but I hadn't gone there yet. Okay. Well, I was going back anyway. I was glad that it wasn't going to be for the first time again, but, you know. Can't always get what you want, especially when you're stupid. That's cool. I shot the one and the other one turned hostile. Normally, you know, they're not hostile by default. Combo there. That's cool. That's cool. I do like that. Electricity arcs, and when you kill an enemy with the ice beam, it creates a little ice explosion. Yeah, that was a third of my health. Didn't see that before. That's totally new to me. I didn't know if the information changed when you got the upgrade needed to open it. The way to do it right there. Wow, okay, that did it. Alright. Seems odd to me, but okay. Yeah, my health is nice now. It's good. So I can do that from here. Okay. Well, that went better this time. It was not a clean fight my first try. Do that real fast. That's very nice. No. Yeah, holy shit. Fucking artillery. Which is exactly what they are. Ah. That just hurts like a motherfucker. Come on! Holy shit! Oh! That is not a glamorous way to fight those, but sure does get the job done, doesn't it? No! I'm a big fucking stupid dummy again! Let me out! Oh. And we go for a third time. I expected better from myself. Oh, man. So frustrated. And I have only myself to blame. My lock can get broken, and I don't realize that it's broken, as it turns out. I'm like desperately trying to grapple, and it won't, and I'm confused why it won't grapple. Yep, they're back. What good news. That wasn't so bad, as, you know, I had to clear this room again, so that was how it looked. Goes. Okay, it's pretty solid. At least they don't have hyper mode. The last, Metroid Prime 3... fucking make me do this again. Oh, I hate you. Whew. I will say, it seems that I have learned how to execute on these. Okay. Alright. Yeah. All I had to do was missile it. Safety bracket stabilizes pipe connections. Removal will separate all connections. Can be pulled free with physical force. It wasn't worth going through 3 times for a missile expansion. Just wasn't worth it. It was... All right. Worse things have happened, probably. What was the Dark Souls 2 boss that it took me an entire session to beat? Was that, a Demon of the Forge? What is that? What is that boss called? Smelter Demon. That took me... That probably took me an entire session. I don't remember specifically, but that probably did. That boss. Although in this playthrough, fucking Gluttonous Demon took me a couple tries, so... Mytha took me less than 5, I think, if my memory serves, and so, like, that's a reasonable number. Man, the walk back for Smelter Demon was pretty rough. Alright, I think it's Ice Place next. Should I go check that? I don't think I should. I think I should go to the Ice Place. And so it shall be, as soon as I am right back. I'm never sure how much water I'm going to want when I tilt the bottle up. Turns out I needed a good amount that time. Alright. Oh wait, we want to look at... Enter zone. Yeah, there's a thunder blocker right here. Ice Place it is. And there was a thing on the way in the desert of much going on. Yep, okay, there's 2 thunder blockers that I have marked on my map. Alright, we'll make our time count in the desert. In the Navy. I don't know why that put that into my head. Is there not yeah, there's this room right here. I want to put my eyes on that before we go. Another point in this, another point in this game's favor regarding it, whether it's a Metroid game or not, like properly Metroid, is Morph Ball is well utilized. Oh, that's why. In cutscenes too. Cutscene, I will say. I think it's only been the one, but. Oh, be right back. Oh. Yeah, I'd hate to go too fast. Really really wreck the pacing of the game, I'm gonna say. I expected to drive up that. There was just a thing back here. Got it. Let me dismount Viola into the lava. What are you talking about? Can't be dismounted. Don't protect me from myself. Hi, Popo. Have you forgiven me for picking you up? Plasma torch. I stole it off of that, and that's how I got my fire weapon. Diffused oscillation blast of psychic energy. I don't know what that means. Wasn't that? This is what I was remembering, though. Diffused oscillation blast wave. I need a diffused oscillation blast wave in order to open that door. Or clear that debris would be probably a better way to say that. Door power terminal. Fascinating stuff. Alright. To the ice place via some stuff in the desert. The ice facility. Cold storage. Sub-Zero lockdown? Like, what is that place called? I know I can look it up. But I don't want to right now. The upgrade must have been right here. So definitely let me get off my bike in the middle of the lava. If you're just gonna avoid me. Right there. There you go, see? Oh, now here comes Echo. Oh, okay. You know what? Poe stayed longer than I expected him to. He gets props for that. Frankly, just due west. He's trying to sit on a box that's at an angle and he keeps sliding down it. It's like he can't figure out why. Ugh, I forgot to turn in my fucking green crystals back in Fury Green. That's all. Intelligence says there's a mech part here. It's up there. How to up there? I don't mind that they have ways of breaking my lock, but I dislike that I don't notice when it happens. Oh, wait. Head. There it goes. Goodbye. Do. You're not going to make the sound, so I have to. Okay. 2 of the 6 parts. Next, we have a northwest sort of a vibe, I think, right? Wow, look at that. Due northwest. Whoop! Oof, that was a bigger swig than I meant to take. Oh, it lights up when I walk in. Okay, that's what's going on. I always have my scan visor up, so I don't know what it actually looks like. Moats! A housing for a psychic moat. Moat socket connected to a stone slab. The slab will release once a moat is inserted. Socketed moats are removable. Man, I love the term socketed moats. Couldn't fully explain it to you, but I love it. Alright. We'll get what needs to be done over here. Is moat socket? Moat socket linked to nearby gates. Socketed moats can also be removed. Oh man, socketed moats. It's so good. Closes even if door is open. Okay. Is goo? Underground water cistern built by ancient Lemorn. The water contains large amounts of green energy. I can't help but assume that'll not be good for me. Let's find out. Whoa! Okay, that would be why. Neo Root Spur. Root Spur variant transformed and strengthened by the green energy permeating the sand surface into the water underground. Root Spur tuberous root plants. They typically live below the water's surface in rivers and marshes or beneath the ground in bogs, and will defend their territory from intruders. They have a thick, swollen stalk and also possess an autonomic nervous system. If they detect an invader, they will emerge from hiding and attack by swinging the vine on top of their body around themselves until the threat withdraws. The fleshy stalk is covered in hard bark, making it exceedingly durable. However, explosives and high-powered weapons can still dispatch it quickly. Dispatch it. No. No. It's with that fast kill, it appearing in front of me and then me killing it instantly. It's what that felt like. No. Alright, got to get these green crystals. The assets remind me of the mines in Moat Socket, Elden Ring. The pillar will release once a moat is inserted. What does that mean? Ooh. I feel very smart. Cool. I am proud of myself. That was the dopamine hit that I'm looking for in a game like this. That was awesome. I genuinely feel very good now. What a great thing. What does pillar will release mean? Yes, whoa! Ooh! Second ice charge? Super ice shot. Significantly amplified over the charged ice shot, though requires more ammo to use. Launches several freezing rounds, each with more offensive power. Each with more, so boom, then boom, then boom! You know, ostensibly. I don't care about ice powers. I really don't. I don't like to use ice in general. All right, next, what is it? Due north? Yep. You know, Mackenzie, that's what I'm doing. Thunder Shooter is a track on Harmony of a Hunter. Shine Sparker it's I think it's from Prime Hunters, actually. The original song is from Prime Hunters. Is this more boost? I want that. I want that very badly. Ugh, excuse me. It certainly is. Oh! Wow. Cool. Really? At least it gave me everything in those clusters altogether. There's another one, right, that I know about. We'll go... first we'll do this. Don't worry, I saw it. Was ist? This is a new thing. Elevator platform activated using the elevator console leads to an underground save station. Neat. Elevator terminal touch the hologram to operate. My restream preview is frozen. I don't like that. There's nothing down here but a save station. That's neat. Underground save station. I bet you that's like a good place for it too. Considering the you know, there's gonna be endgame stuff. We're gonna head west, southwest. Because it's possible that I can get this mech part right now. You don't care about me if I'm not on the bike, right? That's not how this works. That did a lot of damage. You can't see me. I'm teensy-weensy. Dude, I would hear that sound in my nightmares. If I were actually afraid of these things, that sound would scare me. So, you're telling me there's another mech part here? Because didn't I get one? Yeah, because I've already done that. I've already scanned this, yeah. Must be in neutral. Oh, this is the part. Chest. Alright. Cool. I like how it floats first. No jingle. Got it. Okay. That's half of them. Alright. Next. Ice belt. Belt. We had due north for a while. Because we want... want to fill in the map. We gotta go this way. I just want the hexagon filled in. That's all I want. Yeah. Didn't miss it. It's not exactly criticism. Not praise. There's a mech part here. Is it just on the other side over there? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go! Oh, I'm starting to fade. I'd like to know where progress is before I stop, though. It can only be... There's 5 areas, and I've checked electricity, fire, and one of them I don't have access to. So it's either Ice Belt or Fury Green. I wonder what I'm going to need the Golem for. It's neat. Golem. That is a leg. Wow. Do I have... What? There's one. Okay. I mean, and there's pretty solid chunks of the Soul Valley that I haven't explored yet, so it seems reasonable that I actually have access to all of them right now. I wonder what it does for me. And I wouldn't hate, you know, getting to a point in Ice Belt here where it's like, all right, yeah, no, what we need is right on the other side of this ice wall, but, you know, maybe we need the golem to break it down. Heavy weaponry. One of those was my wrist, not my knuckle. I like that. I'm loading. Hold on. I'm loading. Wait. Loading. Please hold on. Loading. Please wait. Loading. Don't touch the memory card. I dislike that scree. I think that's the sound of these being nearby, though. I think that is the sound of grievers, which is, you know, a welcome change from do 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 do. I was rocking too hard. I dropped my controller. Oh, the Space Pirates song from the first 3 Metroid Prime games. I'm glad to see it retired. Ice Crawler. Not a Geemer or a Zoomer. Can't have that. Am I going to have to fight the Wolves again? Oh, look at him swaying. That dodge is gnarly. I'm not even mad about that. That's impressive. I haven't used one of the scan robots yet. Is this not a really cool environment? No pun intended. Like, look at the sun off between the mountains. Like, this is a very, very cool, beautiful spot. Vendrana wasn't even this pretty. I feel like they really nailed the art style. The art style, the primary gameplay loop, feels pretty good. What's this? Okay, I'm gonna assume that that launches me back across the clearing and not go in it. Saved before crossing the clearing.
Excuse me.
Oh, is it up there? Okay. How to up there? Maybe here? No, it's ice. It's slippery. Oh, yes, of course. Silly me. Can I melt ice? Oh, of course not. Why would ice be meltable? The elevator here is going to take me all the way to here. Quarantine level. So I don't want that. Ah, here we go. What do you got for me? What's this? Heavy duty barricade clamp. Used to seal doors indefinitely. It has fused to the door's metals. Its release is effectively impossible. Well, okay. Cheeky to tell me I'm never going to get to go through that door. We'll just see about that. Storage monitor terminal. Monitors materials in storage currently online. Data corrupted. Identification impossible. Non-functional storage gate. It has been completely severed from its circuitry and cannot be operated. Interesting that that was yellow. I see a spider track over there. I was going to say, so either this is exactly where we want to be or it's another dead end. Well, those were both of the options coming in before we knew anything about this place. So, good job. Oh, there's a thing. There's a thing. I gotta hold on. We got a detour for a thing. Effectively impossible to open that door, you say? I remembered a thing. I wonder how many new Pokemon are going to be in Gen 10. If I were them, I'd do maybe 75 brand new Pokemon and 50 new forms. That's 125. Wow. Does this game work again? That's 125. And then 225 new Pokemon for a Pokedex of 250. And then once you get the national Pokedex, things can get crazy. Wheeled vehicle storage gate. Releases if sensor detects energy or an explosive shock. Online and operational. That's a ice screamer. Because, like, say you want to do, it's going to be Pokemon Bahamas. Which would be too similar to Alola, and they wouldn't do. But, so you want to do a fresh batch of, we'll do Pokemon Southeast Asia, Pokemon Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia. Doesn't that sound like fun? And so it's jungle Pokemon. It is tropical and subtropical Pokemon. So Tropius, you can do a regular Tropius, but maybe you do a baby Tropius. So there's, that's one Pokemon. Alolan Muck can come back. And let's do a Qfant form that's different from, where did Qfant debut? Was it Galar? Yeah, no pod there, so there's no. I think it was Galar. I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention to Black and White. I got to the Elite Four and then didn't beat it. And then X and Y, I didn't even make it to the Elite Four. Sun and Moon, I didn't make it to the Elite Four. Oh, I bet you we get the Spider Ball in here. Because that was a one-way door. Galactic Federation Battle Android VUE-995, currently dormant. All systems nominal with 58% battery charge remaining. Can be activated via its startup switch or using an electric shock. Well, there's nothing else in here. So we're gonna do that. Do a Polytoad, a Poliwag version, region exclusive, and make it.
You have a new suit. I am VUE-995.
View.
Galactic Federation
Golem Pilot.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am not receiving signals from the Federation base. Perhaps we are out of range. I will accompany you.
I didn't expect it to be a friendly. I expected to fight it. GF Android VUE-995, battle android pilot of heavyweight class Golem Warmax. He is equipped with a mini missile launcher on each shoulder and palm-mounted sonic boom emitters. VUE-995 is a battle android used by the GF, the Galactic Federation. He was originally developed to replace humans piloting aircraft and vehicles, primarily fighters and armored battle mechs. He possesses significant combat prowess with strength comparable to heavy machinery, and a standard loadout that includes shoulder-mounted launchers designed to fire several small missiles at once. Doesn't look like we see him using them. Looks like just different poses. At the heel of each of VUE-995's palms is a sonic boom device that emits frequencies capable of disintegrating organic material, which can be used for support functions such as obstacle destruction, as well as threat elimination. Though his programming is not designed to allow for emotions, there have been reports of emotional simulation when in operation for longer durations. That doesn't make no sense, you know.
This door is blocking your way. Allow me to assist. The way is clear.
People, if it's in operation for a long time, people that are nice to it,
Please let me know when I can clear the way.
it will like, and people who are not nice to it, it will dislike. And making decisions based on who it likes and who it dislikes.
Affirmative.
Cool. I like that use of the scan visor.
All done.
So that you could call that an emotional response, but also it's logical. I don't know. I am not happy that our mission is ending. This has been fun. You know, stuff like that. I see now. High insulation, multi-layered tempered glass. Cannot be broken by standard firearms. Oh!
This path has been weakened. You should be able to destroy it.
Tempered glass is fractured in several places. A strong impact will shatter it.
I cannot cross this chasm. Please continue without me.
Whoa! Cool. Very cool. I am into that.
I will scout the area for an exit.
And I appreciate hearing that it's not just waiting for me to get back. Ice that is thickened over time. It can be melted using high temperature tools. was gonna say, why is the spider ball here? It's weird. Well, that activated it. Chosen one. To preserve the essence of our world, we would create a civilization which does not rely on resources. To obtain this goal, we developed a solution. We would grant psychic abilities to all Lemorn. Uh-oh. The discovery of psychic crystals made this possible. Throughout history, few Lemorn possessed psychic abilities. Those who did were born with powerful crystals embedded in their forehead. Those who were not born with these gifts would learn to manifest them simply by embedding a psychic crystal in their forehead. With this procedure, we brought harmony to our world, Viros. Though it would not last. Tragedy befell us. In the wake of a green energy shower that fell on the Lemorn with crystals embedded in them. They were lost. Doesn't flinch. Badass. This was the great tragedy. That's all you got for me? Well, at least I was talking to the front of it. Psychic crystals. Gee, what could possibly go wrong when you're embedding psychic crystals into people's foreheads? It's always a good idea to fuse the technology with your biology. Chosen one, seek the depths to ascend the stairs. Prove your worthiness. If you truly are the chosen one who has claimed the sacred relic, prove yourself and climb our path along the ice wall. Only the one with the strength to crawl from the bottom of the earth and reach its top will have earned our faith. Oh, well, maybe I don't care about your faith. Izdor. Yeah, Izdor. Sculpture of Vakun, Lemorn priest and creator of the psychic lock device. The pedestal has 2 psychic mote sockets. This is, hey, I'm walking here, sort of a moment. Alright. Moat me. Psychic sensor receives psychic energy and conducts it into the linked apparatus. Well, good. Okay. Very satisfying. Very satisfying indeed. Collapsed walkway leading to the entrance. Analysis implies it was destroyed by an outside impact. That's interesting. Interesting that I had to activate those and then I gained access to the moats. Is that going to be the spider ball? Psychic spider ball allows the morph ball to magnetically adhere to spider ball tracks as well as psychic ball tracks. Got it. Or to hang from tether nodes. There are some of those at the entrance to the volcano. Good. Good, good, good. We gotta check. I don't hear any upgrades, but we gotta go all the way around just to check. Large psychic lift. Its surface is heavily damaged and all traces of psychic energy have dissipated. It is inoperable. Okay. So as it turns out, this was the one-way door. Okay. And now you're going to make me learn about kind of the ins and outs of rail tracks and tether node. Psychic tether node. Tether node placed by psychic energy. Tether node. Once materialized, the morph ball can connect to the tether node and hang from the tether node. Tether noise. Sorry. We gotta start with this one, eh? Oh. Phew! I'm into that. I like dumb things, and that is dumb. I am into that. The circles are confusing. That's got motion controls written all over it. That's amazing. I like that actually quite a bit. I hope Tether nodes survive to another game. Ah, fuck you. All right, this is perfect. I will I think I'm gonna head back to Fury Green. I want to talk to. I want to bring View back. Oh. I want to bring View back, and I want to get the spiel about the greedy. I want to get the spiel about the golem, and then we're gonna call it a night. I wish I could make my mouth go, you know, like I'm blowing a leaf blower on it. Why not? Why not? Explain that to me. Explain like I'm 5. I don't understand why I didn't get the opportunity to grab that. And I took it personally, to be perfectly honest. I took it perfectly, to be personally honest. Maybe it was too early and the wind was still blowing. What do you think you're doing here? I jumped up and then died in the air. That's amazing. They were scouting around for an exit, right? I don't care. I firmly believe that the game is gonna make me hear what happened to you, regardless of whether I seek it out or not. That's awesome. Oh, those are so good. Those were added in 2, and I'm glad that we have kept them. Kinetic orb cannons, they were called in 2. The Luminoth used them, I think, to transport goods. It's a tragic story, it really is. The Lamorne turning into Grievers. But one, what did you think would happen when you started implanting psychic crystals into people's foreheads? Two, I haven't really gotten the sense that whoever is writing these lore entries is really as into it as whoever was writing the Chozo lore from Metroid Prime 1. Whoever wrote that was very into it. These have been a little light on the emotion and beauty. And I'm not in high school anymore. I haven't been in high school for longer than I care to admit. So maybe I would feel this a little bit more if I were 14 instead of 31. It's entirely possible. The mine? To the mine? Is it the mine? You were saying the mine? It's the mine? To the mine? Alright. No. I want to see the partially rebuilt golem. So I'm gonna head back to Fury Green, whether you want me to or not. Game. It was only to cause that one pain. It was the only reason that I fired that. I knew I wasn't going to stick around long enough for it to die, and I wasn't going to waste the ammo on it, but... Well, they were attacking me, and so I wanted to give a little bit back. Loading screen. I like this song. Soundtrack is good too. It's the same guy as did Metroid Prime. Soundtrack's good. Shut up.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
I'm not worried about you. Oh, yeah, look at it. Dude, look at it. These legs. Holy shit, man. Like, this thing is fucking gigantic. They're so cool. You see them, you see one operational in the intro. And, I wouldn't want to fight it.
Hey,
That's a
welcome back.
lie. Make me fight it. In any event, that's all I got for you this evening. Thank you for watching. This game, fascinating. I'm very glad that I'm sticking with it. Super interested to see how it lands. But that's all I got for you tonight. Sleep well. Peace.